I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng from right here in Queens. It's hard to believe that 44 years have gone by since the YWCA of Queens first opened its doors. The facility has grown to become such an integral part of our borough, providing thousands of women, immigrants, and families with so many crucial services that they've come to rely on. Everything from after-school programs and social service assistance, making sure that our families don't go hungry and that our seniors remain active and independent. During the pandemic, we've seen a horrible spike in hate and violence against our community. And working moms were forced to leave the workforce in droves to meet the unprecedented demands of caregiving. And many families have suffered significant financial losses. As we work to move past these challenging times, your mission of eliminating racism, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all is more important than ever. And I thank and commend you for remaining committed to these vital goals. I'm thrilled to wish you a happy 44th anniversary. Thank you to each and every one of your team. Thank you for all that you do for so many of us here in Queens. Best wishes for an enjoyable gala and much continued success. Thanks.
Hello, I'm New York State Senator John Liu. So happy and proud to be part of this very special celebration, 44 years of the Queens YWCA, an organization that had very humble roots, helping latchkey children, and now has grown to serve so many people of all different age groups, and a really important institution in our Queens and New York community. Thank you so much to Mrs. Hong In-suk for founding the Queens YWCA, and for all of the other women leaders who have made this organization as strong as it is today. And once again, congratulations on this 44th anniversary.
Good evening. I'm Sandra Ong, New York City Councilwoman for District 20. Please accept my warmest greetings for all gathered for the YWCA of Queens 44th Anniversary Gala. I commend the YWCA of Queens for its commitment to promoting the educational, economic, and personal well-being of low-income and immigrant communities, and sincerely thank the YWCA of Queens for their continued support. Please accept my best wishes for a wonderful gala and future successes.
Hi, my name is In-Kyung Kim, the Executive Director of the YWCA of Queens. We are coming to your screen for our 44th Anniversary Gala event, and on behalf of the entire Y family, we extend a warm welcome. There is a saying that one is the mother of 10,000. The humble beginning of our YWCA of Queens started 44 years ago with the sincere concern of one young boy needing a safe place to go after school. His story inspired the founding of our organization. From the dedicated efforts of a small group of determined Korean women who were the first members of the YWCA of Queens. Our story expanded to include an after-school program, ESL GED classes, and a senior programs which continues to thrive today. At the beginning of the pandemic, we rose to action responding to the community with an expanded mobile food pantry and a love-sharing box of culturally appropriate food and items delivered to homebound seniors. We also started a new diverse neighborhood senior program and a Happy and Well program to give holistic support to toddlers and their mothers. Thanks to your contributions, we opened a satellite office that serves hundreds of immigrant community members with much needed social services. Planning is underway for a new job readiness program, as well as new neighborhood development initiatives that will provide families with all the services and coaching they need to feel secure, healthy, happy, and thriving. Our members, volunteers, and clients call the YWCA of Queens their home. And all their stories, including our dedicated staff, intertwine to form a joyful, heartwarming community that supports and helps each other rise. I'm so proud to have the honor to lead this strong and diverse, thriving organization. As we continue tonight's program, please join us now, our documentary of Your Story is Our Story. Thank you.
Amazing.
It's innovative.
It's family.
A partner in life journey.
Joyful center.
It's love.
Colorful.
Community-based, community-driven.
여러분의 친구입니다.
A lifeline.
새로운 도전이다.
제 삶이에요.
Good morning.
Can I just take a picture?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Trying to gather as
Good morning.
we have
Last one here. Pull those up strong. Swim forward.
Is community. A lot of they're very lonely. They love they'll call me and Joanne hi, how are you? They love to see a friendly face on a weekly basis. They'll sometimes tell us what's going on with them. They just want to talk to another person. So, we love to see them. We love talking to them. We love having them come.
Particularly because of pandemic, it gives us a place to go. We had, as the city closed down, we really had no place to go. And this gave us a place to congregate and make friends. There are 4 or 5 people who are in the program now who I brought in, I said to, as my neighbors, I said, there's a nice program, come with me, and they did, and they really love it.
드렸어요. 그러면
Then we would just talk about it and then.
SUYI.
미국을 모르고 가가지고 어떤 사회적인 문제나 문화적인 거나 교육적인 그런 걸 하나도 모르고 그저 미국이라고 갔기 때문에 저도 거의 10여 년 살다가 보니까 부모들은 일을 가지 않으면 생활을 할 수가 없어요. 한 이민 가정에서 이렇게 조그만 화재가 났어요. 그 화재가 왜 났냐면은 그저 부모들이 없으니까 애들이 갔다 와서 라면을 끓여 먹고 이러면서 아주 작은 화재가 났는데 그때부터 이거 문제다 하는 게 일어났거든요. 첫 번 프로그램이 사실 애프터 스쿨만 하려고 마음을 먹었죠. 처음에 굉장히 신문에 나가니까 반응이 좋았어요. 근데 생각보다 아이들이 안 왔어요. 어머니들 걱정이 학교에서 그 Y라는 사무실까지 오는 게 걱정이 돼서 못 보내시는 거예요. 그래서 이제 그 다음에 생각한 게 내가 내 차로 애들을 라이드를 해줘야겠다. 그래서 제 차로 라이드를 해주기 시작하니까 애들이 오기 시작을 하는데 어떤 할머니는 와서 우는 거예요. 우리 얘 어디 구석에라도 좀 앉혀달라고 하면서 내가 의자를 가져오겠다고 할 정도로 이제 그러고 또 미국의 방과학교는 있고 그렇지만 한인 사회로서는 처음이었죠.
After finishing our school, we would walk to this program, and there were lots of children, actually, which was exciting for us because for us, we were glad to be surrounded by people of our ethnicity. They were all Koreans or Korean Americans, and there were a lot of ajumas there too who kind of took care of us under their wings. And most importantly, we got to have really delicious snacks, while we were there. Did our homework, and we got to play at a space that we felt safe. So that's what I remember about YWCA of Queens, knowing that there's a safe place that we could be surrounded by people of my own peers and ethnicity and sense of comfort that brought to us.
처음에는 그저 방과후학교만 하면 우리는 됐다 했는데 이 청소년 문제가 생기면서 우리가 청소년을 위한 프로그램을 해야겠다 해가지고 좀 청소년은 크게는 못하고 이제 시작을 했어요. 미국 학교에서 한국 애들이 영어를 못하니까 놀림을 받고 이러잖아요. 그러니까 얘네들이 그래도 또 의리가 있다고. 그 못 살게 구는 애들이 걔네들을 향해서 이제 싸우는 거예요, 자꾸. 공부는 좀 안 하고 좀 가서 어깨는 좀 펴고 이런 애들이 뭉치기 시작한 것이 소위 나중에는 깽단이라는 이름이 붙게 됐죠. 처음에는 차를 가지고 플래싱만 돌아다녔어요. 우리 애들이 혹시 밤에 그러지 않나 싶어서. 그래서 그 다음에는 할 수 없이 플래싱에서 맨하탄까지 나가서 우리 애들 어쩌다 만나면 왜 여기서 이러고 있니? 나하고 같이 집에 가자 하고는 이제 사정도 하고 야단도 하고 칭찬도 하고 이제 밥 먹으면서 얘기도 하고 하는데 제일 어려워요. 아주 거기에 들어간 애들은. 그거를 하는데 거의 10여 년이 걸렸고 한 번은 제가 교회를 갔는데 누가 찾아왔어요. 누가 찾아와가지고는 나를 찾는다는 거예요. 그래서 가보니까 그 깽단 중에 하나야. 그때 우리가 모금을 한다고 이제 신문에도 나고 할 때였어요. 그랬더니 얘가 요만한 봉투 한 장을 저한테 건네는데 이게 뭐니? 했더니 종우님 지금은 조금이지만 건축에 보태세요. 열어보니까 500불이 들어요. 그때 정말 제가 개를 붙들고 울었어요, 같이.
나 홍영자.
그러니까 여러분은 어떻게 생각하세요? 하나님께서 함께해 주셔서 이 모든 것들을 통하여 여기도 탈북시켜.
할머니들은 베비시터로 와가지고는 애들은 또 통하지도 않고 그러니까 할머니들이 그냥 어떤 사람들 한국으로 도망을 온 사람도 있고 할머니들은 이제 그 학교를 빌렸기 때문에 토요일마다 그러면 대학교를 하자 이제 영어도 헬로라도 배우고 뭘 알아야만 그 한글 영어도 가르치고 또 미국이라는 그 사회가 우리가 어떻게 살아야 되는가 어떤 법이 어떻게 되는가 해가지고 강사들 모시다가 이렇게 시간을 가졌어요. 그러니까 그 할머니들이 집에서 애들하고 씨름하다가 이 토요일 너무 좋은 거예요.
우리는 아메리칸이지만 한국인이다 라는 그런 메신저 역할을 감당을 해서 그 다음에 외교, 우리들이 이 커뮤니티 지역사회나 어디를 합창단이 대표해서 갔을 때는 아메리칸, 또 그 다음에 우리는 한국인, 그런 것들을 목적을 가지고 우리들이 거기에 맞는 곡들을 저희들이 연주를 하고 있고요. 지역사회가 어느 대상이든 어린이든 청소년이든 특별히 여성이든 또 노인이든 필요한 것들을 계속 무에서 유를 창조하듯이 만들어가는 게 Y라고 생각이 들고요. 또 그것을 어떻게 고민하고 열정을 가지고 최선을 다해서 그것을 성장시키는 게 저희들이 해나가야 되는 일들이 아닐까.
Since my employment here at the YWCA in the mid-90s, we frequently received calls to seek help to care for their parents, their extensive homebound families. So we would literally frequently receive calls from the community members. And it's something that I think we had to recognize as a Y that no other non-for-profit as of yet back then started this program. And I think YWCA at the time and always probably will be, we begin and provide services that other organizations do not.
이거는 미국에서 처음이에요. 이민 온 여성이 활동하다가 독립한 건 저희가 첫 케이스예요.
그때로서는 한국 사람만 하면 안 되는 거예요. 한국 사람들만 하면 안 되고 또 한국 말만 하면 안 되는 거예요. 근데 우리 구성된 사람들은 다 이민 1세들이 와가지고 한국말만 하는 사람들이 모였는데 그러니까 1.5세대 우리가 이사들을 영입해야 된다. 이렇게 해가지고는 그걸 시행을 했죠.
모든 어떤 커뮤니티에 필요한 모든 어떤 프로그램을 우리가 꽃피우는 그거의 근본이 되는 어떤 그 토지와 같은 그런 거가 Y라고 저는 생각합니다.
Less than 7% actually successfully finished or completed and attained the GED certificate. And as immigrant communities grew, YWCA felt inclined to assist GED population with focus on immigrant youth, as they are challenged with so many other obstacles, not just language and cultural barriers. So with partnership with Department of Youth and Community Development, we began providing GED program full-time. And at the time, I would say 70–80% of our GED population were in fact newly arrived immigrants, and when I say new, about 10 years or less, and that they were ages between 16 and 24. It did not have a high school diploma, but would want to attain it, but still had academic challenges, where their English and mathematics and basic reading level was at 5th grade and lower. But they had to reach that 9th to 10th grade level in order to attain GED.
2004년에 YWCA 퀸스로 이제 독립하면서 그 전까지는 그냥 우리 한인을 상대로 해서 저희가 일을 해왔지만 독립된 이후에는 이제 이 동네에 많은 소수민족들이 있잖아요. 그러니까 그분들한테도 우리가 손을 뻗쳐서 도움을 주자 해가지고 이제 ESL, Language, English is a Second Language 이제 그런 프로젝트를 만들었는데 너무나 많은 사람들이 와서 영어를 배우고 또 그러니까 문을 활짝 열어놓으니까 다민족들이 상당히 많이 들어왔어요. 그래서 저희가 지금 너무나 많은 한인보다는 오히려 더 다민족들한테 저희가 더 서브하는 게 더 많은 것 같아요 지금. 그래서 참 뿌듯합니다.
I found it through a friend of mine. She recommended me the YWCA, and I signed it up for about 4 months. I have more confidence to speak, and I also coach my daughter. She's third grader, so I help her the homework. So when I teach her, try to help her out, I feel more confident to coach her.
Yeah, get the tire.
No,
tire.
Like,
tire.
no,
tire.
not like the home garage, not like the repair thing.
Does that piece go there?
No.
Where would it go?
Here.
And we have another program, it's called Sonic. It's in Jamaica. And it is sort of like a totally different ethnic groups from here, mostly Asian, but there is not much of an Asian population. But it was also the funding opportunity for us to open up. And then in the beginning, it was very difficult to manage. But now we have such a good director and then the dedicated staff, and all the students enjoy the programs. And we have 90 students there enrolled.
I've been in the program since the 6th grade, so around 2 years now. Basically, me as a person, because I felt like I would be I wanted to be more of an influence like how this program has done to me. So I wanted to give off that same type of energy because they gave me a good idea of what I wanted to do when I grow up and the community, and I wanted to create a community just like that where people could feel welcome and want to do things in there positive and everything. So yeah, I wanted to do something that would make that a reality. Some children don't know what they want to do, or they don't have the best social life, so they could go into the after school, feel welcome as a person themselves and not like an outcast from outside. And there's a whole bunch of things that they could feel like they're interested in, so they know what they want to do. And it's just a very positive community.
Not everyone has access to equal resources, right? And when you don't have access to equity in that way, oftentimes a lot of dreams are stifled because the kid, for example, may want to be a photographer but spend a large part of his or her life gathering the resources to buy a camera. The YWCA here offers the opportunity to gather resources. Our doors are open to everyone, and everyone is entitled to the basic right of safety. Come into an environment where they can really grow and thrive, make mistakes without the fear of consequences happening, right?
또 인재를 발굴하는 거는 사실 쉽지 않은 거거든요. 특별히 그걸 전공하는 아이들은 그게 가능하지만 거기까지 아닌 아이들은 사실 거기서 멈출 수 있는데 저희들이 이것을 통해서 음악을 할 수 있는 어떤 인재들을 발굴할 수 있는 그런 계기도 되고 또 그 뭐라 그럴까요? 한국 한인들만이 아니라 타민족, 다민족 모두에게 우리들이 오픈해서 많은 음악하는 어린이들, 청소년들이 인벌브할 수 있게 해줬고 무엇보다도 공정하고 무엇보다도 우리가 이게 잘 조직이 되어서 할 수 있는 뉴욕 뮤직 컴피티션이 되었던 것 같아요.
In our community, providing life-changing services and support to individuals, women, and families in need.
Okay. Yeah, that's what she asked. What time? Okay. So this way we could just set this up and have her finish it. Okay.
You know, it started with the 9 women, and then they were also founding members, but also the volunteers. So in the beginning, it was all volunteer work. And it's been doing such a great job for YWCA's work. The big moment was for the COVID time. So we needed a lot of volunteers for the food pantry because we were serving like 500 to 600 families every week.
Yeah, hopefully, I think in the front, hopefully. 11, 12.
You're welcome.
I just need 3.
I was 80 then. I'm 83 now, but I was 80 then. They were only taking people from 15 to 50. So I called here and Joanne said, come on, we need you. I was born during the Second World War, and you had to have coupons to buy food. So I know what it's like not to have food as a child, and no child should have to go to bed without food. So if we can do anything to help, even the small amount of people that we do help, this is what we're here for. We have to give something back.
This place is very tight ship, very organized, and what I like about it, everyone is very friendly, very welcoming, and you know the music is, so it's a very joyous atmosphere. One of the things that I really love about this place is that you have old and young talking to each other and interacting, and people from all different walks of life that I might not ever meet.
I believe that's why people volunteer here, because when you come here, you feel like family, you feel included, and everyone's very welcoming and warm.
And there is another group called Hands Together, the Korean volunteer group, and they're doing lots of other things, including fundraising event and advocacy and outreach and cleaning the buildings, and you name it. If we need it, they're there.
It's something that I think everybody should be aware of, that they can just come to us and then ask for any type of help, that we'll try our best.
오랜 전에 시작했을 때 YWCA 퀸스가 시작했을 때의 커뮤니티는 에이지언 커뮤니티가 많이 디벨롭하는 상태였면서 그때는 코리안 커뮤니티가 굉장히 컸어요. 그런데 slowly but surely it's becoming more of Chinese and Indians, Pakistanis community is getting bigger and bigger. So we should really
go after them to join and serve their own community also, because we may not understand their own particular needs for that particular community.
우리 미국 사회에 왔으니까 우리 미국 사회뿐만 아니라 이제 우리가 이 YWCA가 세계적인 기구이기 때문에 우리가 YWCA 한국인이 YWCA 세계 YWCA까지 갈 수 있는 길이 있잖아요. 길이 뉴욕에 우리가 한국 사람들이 그렇기 때문에 앞으로는 아마 우리가 그렇게 될 거예요.
Whatever, however, the YWCA of Queens change or move into different direction, they keep the heart of where this organization started from. It started from first love, okay? Love of others, love of people, love of community, and seeking out what it is that needs support within the community, and to actively take action, to implement and problem solve to better the families and the people within that community.
We are grateful to have all of you tuning in with us today, and we know you understand the importance of coming together. On behalf of YWCA Queens, I sincerely thank and acknowledge every one of you who helped us for making this event possible. We are here to celebrating the mission of the Y, to eliminating racism and empowering women and promote peace, justice, freedom, and dignity for all. We are also here to raise critical necessary funds to make this mission reality. You are here today because we are asking for your support and contributions to our organization to realize these visions for our community. You are an integral part of our success story, and we need you as much as you need us. By donating today, you provide a literacy program for immigrant community. You provide children to have after-school program and summer camp. You provide food for the needed community members, and so on. You provide help for our low-income community during the global pandemic that has made life more challenging. Every dollar raised as a part of your story is our story will make a remarkable impact on our community. This video showed you what your support looks like in action. Please make a change. Please make a donation. Please make a better community to live in. Thank you for sharing your precious time with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our story because it was your story. We hope to see you at the Y in the near future. Thank you so much and have a blessed night.